Typically, a bucket list is a compilation of things you want to do before you die, but why wait till you're dying to start living? I have 25 things I want to do before I turn 25, which means I have less than 1 year to do it all. Growing up, I have always loved makeover stories. I love the idea of the ugly duckling blossoming into a beautiful swan. And even though I'm a girly girl, I am not glamorous by any stretch of the imagination, which is why today I'm getting a special makeover from one of Lansing's most glamorous. Today I'm here with Ace DeVille.
Hi.
Thank you so much for letting me come in.
Thank you for coming here.
Oh, my pleasure. We have the drag queen extraordinaire of Lansing.
I'm the host at Spiral Dance Bar, where I'm also the entertainment director and showbiz manager.
Let me tell you, I saw you there last week, and you were hosting, you were emceeing, you were singing, you were dancing, you were performing.
I think you saw.
It all?
Well, I've been practicing a while. I think you saw the Teaserama show.
Yes, I did.
On a Thursday, which we're gonna have another one on August 22nd.
That was awesome.
But yeah, I do it. I started as a clown. I got into theater. Yeah. I went to church, and that's where I got some of the singing from and stuff. But I've just always feel like I've always been a performer.
If I had 1/10 of your confidence, I would be the luckiest girl in the world. How do you do it?
I think what it is for me, because you're right, I do air it all out, and I barely wear any clothes a lot of the time. But I think if you had the amount of fans that I have, you know, giving you that support, you would be just as confident. And so that's really what I try and inspire is, you know, you don't have to be like me, you don't have to wear red hair, you don't have to put on the makeup or do what I do, but I want to inspire you that you can be confident too, and you can feel that great about yourself the way that I feel about myself.
Because you were rocking it at that show.
Yeah, and you can rock it too.
What do I need?
You need basically a little bit of confidence, you know, a whole lot of balls, or a little bit of nerve, you know, and some wigs and some pair of heels, and get out there and do it. You just have to have the nerve to do it.
What's the importance of the heels?
The heels really, I have to have all of my pieces to my puzzle together. So if I don't have my heels, if I don't have my wig, or if I don't have my eyelashes or my contacts, I'm out of sorts and I can't really function. I'm not fully in the character. So the heels are gonna help you feel like you're doing something a little bit fierce now. Okay?
How long does it take you to get ready?
About 2 hours.
For the full get-up?
For the full-on thing.
How did you get your name? Is this something that you come up with? Is this something that you earn?
Well, Ace is a gay male who's out and open and accepted by his peers, and I felt very that way. And DeVille was from Cruella DeVille, you know, very high fashion, and I get into that. And the Ace is, you know, it's not a king, it's not a queen, it's higher than that, it's an Ace. And I like to, you know, bend the gender and not just be male or just be female, but use the gender as a tool and not a rule.
What are some misconceptions people have about drag queens? What do we need to know?
Well, you should know that I don't live my life this way. It takes a lot of time and a lot of money to get me in drag. I mean, I have to pay for it head to toe, and then you're gonna have to pay to get me in it, because it's a job. This is my day job. Another misconception is that a lot of people think that drag queens want to be women, and a lot of us don't. A lot of us are gay men, and this is my job, and I know a lot of other kids, it's their job too. And then on the other hand though, there are a lot of drag queens who have day jobs, who are managers and executives, and they do drag because it's fun. And so, you know, drag is for fun. It's not to be weird or perverted or do anything, you know, absurd. It's to have fun with. So you're about to have fun. The first thing we're gonna do.
So intimidating.
It's not. Okay, here.
Army of goods.
Yeah, it's an arsenal. And I just want to get your hair out of your face so I have a nice, you know, open space to work with. Take your thumbs like this and hold them right here. And I'm going to have you hold right on your forehead.
Like that?
And hold the wig cap down. There you go. The beginning is going to be a good base. You need a good foundation. I'm going to start with white right on your cheekbones to really pop them out. Okay, now look up at the ceiling. Okay. Now I have to teach you a trick. It's called the face. You're gonna poke your cheeks out, kind of like you're smiling, but pull your. It's called the face. You got a face. You see what I mean? You just poke the cheeks out, and that's how you know where to put the makeup. Okay, so that's your face. Make the face. There's a balance of you know, using what you have on your face already and creating what you want to have. So there's a very thin line. So we can reshape your face or we can highlight what we love about your face.
Have you seen any amazing transformations in people?
All of the transformations really inspire me to see someone else feel really good about themselves and know that I had a part to do with that. It's kind of trippy. It's like, I feel good because you feel good type thing. This is a neutral setting powder that will help me keep the color that I put on your face, but set it. You always want, if it's something wet, even a pencil,
Really?
lipstick even, you want to set with powder. Anything that's wet, you want to put a powder over it.
So it doesn't throw out the color?
No, it's going to help you if you put, oh, this is a lot of powder, so we've got a lot of makeup going on.
How did your first performance go?
It was horrifying.
Really?
It was terrible.
No.
So I spent like a couple weeks skipping out on high school homework and hot gluing CDs and nickels and dimes and dice and any little thing I could find to a t-shirt that I wore as like a dress. Girl, it was a hot mess. Girl, you're gonna have a lot of makeup on by the time we get done.
How do I take it all off? I don't just live in it?
Well, yeah, you can take gasoline and kerosene,
Okay.
like a mixture, and scrub with a Brillo pad, and that will work.
I have some turpentine at home.
That, maybe you might need 2 doses of that. You can become a different person if you wanted to, or highlight the person that you feel you are. Can you?
Ready to shine?
Yeah.
What's a faux queen?
A faux queen is, well, what we're making you into. It's a real girl who wears the drag makeup and performs shows and is fierce. That's what you are. A faux queen, you know, it's imitation drag queen. It's kind of like,
A Victor Victoria situation?
get out of my head. It's kind of like, yeah, it's very playing a man, playing a woman, playing a man, playing
So
a
I'm Andrew, Andrea.
You're for me, the gender lines are blurred, and that's the way I like it. All right, remember the thumbs up here?
Yep. Same thing with the wig.
Yep. There's some little combs that go right there, so I'll just hold her down.
Ooh, I have hands.
So we're gonna throw some safety pins, bobby pins.
Bobby pins?
Yeah. We're just gonna staple this directly to your skull, okay?
Sounds good.
Good.
We'll make it to the photo shoot that way.
Yeah, well, and tomorrow, and the bar.
And the rest of my life.
We're gonna have a crazy night at the bar tonight, girl.
I've had my makeup done. I've had my hair on. I've had my photo shoot lessons. Am I a faux queen?
Girl, she is fierce for faux queen realness. Girl, you got it.
Thank you so much.
Thank
This
you.
has been such an incredible evening. I see myself and I cannot believe it's me. You are truly a magician, a wizard.
You're
at pulling
right.
this off. You are
You're right.
damn good at what you do.
Thank you.
I can officially cross this off the list.
So, I just moved in with this family, and it's embarrassing. The little one, he likes to go outside and crawl around in the giant litter box. I don't know what he's doing. I mean, I was born and I knew how to use the litter box. Look at that. That's disgusting. Oh, poop already. You're making me nervous. Oh, okay, I can't look at this anymore. I really hope he grows out of this, for his sake.
Kids will spend 8 minutes decorating their little brother.
Brushing for 2 minutes now can save your child from severe tooth pain later. 2 minutes, twice a day. They have the time.
Thank you for calling your GED Pep Talk Center. All right, now are you ready for your GED Pep Talk?
Being nervous is okay. It just shows that you're serious about getting your diploma.
A lot of things are scary. Heck, I'm scared of clowns.
No quiero ir. Danny, no lo puedo hacer.
DMC, life in your pep talk style.
Just keeping it real, Debs, just keeping it real.
Whatever motivation you need, we've got a pep talk for you. Get your GED pep talk and find free classes at yourged.org.
Here we go. We're gonna make some juice.
Looks good.
You ready to try it?
Challenge your kids to be active and eat healthy.
It's okay.
Okay. She took another sip. You saw it?
Search We Can for ideas on how to get healthy together.
There have been a lot of things I've said no to for this show. Things that I thought were going to be too hard to do or too scary or too embarrassing to do on camera. And this next thing that's on the list was originally one of those. When I saw it, I crossed it off the list because I don't really feel like peeing my pants on camera. And then I thought, you know what, that's stupid to say no to it because that's what this whole show is about. It's about trying these new things. So today, I'm going to visit the Howell Nature Center and I'm going to try ziplining, something that I originally deemed too scary, a combination of the heights and the speed. And you know what, today is the day to get over it. I'm here today at the Howell Nature Center. I have Heather, who is the day camp director. Thank you so much for letting us come out today.
Yeah.
What am I in for?
Okay, so we have some safety equipment that you have to wear when you're doing the zip line.
Absolutely.
First piece that we always put on first is we put on a seat harness.
Okay.
Basically, you kind of wear it like a pair of pants, except you have to pull it up, sort of where Steve Urkel wears his pants, so up high, like above your belly button. And then if you hold this loop right here, I'll go ahead and tighten. It's kind of hard to do if you're the one wearing it. And then we'll go ahead and make sure it's...
How tight should this be?
We say that you're not supposed to be able to fit a fist in the side of it, but of course, you know, you still, breathing is important, so you don't want to cut off circulation or anything. Now, the next thing we're going to have you put on is a helmet. So you nervous, excited?
Oh, terrified. But I just watched like a group of small children do this, and one thing I'm concerned about is getting stuck in the middle. If I don't have enough momentum and then I'm just stuck over that swamp.
Okay, well, here's the thing.
Does that happen?
Nope. We had, if it helps you at all, we had a couple 4-year-olds go this morning, and they...
You had 4-year-olds
They
go?
did. No pressure or
now
anything.
I have to go.
And they were heavy enough to make it across without, like, we gave them a little push, but you'll make it across, no problem. Now, this right here, this is what actually allows you to zip. So what we do is we hook both of these. We're going to hook them into this part of your seat harness right here, okay? Okay. And there's 2 of them. You don't really need to because they can each hold hundreds and hundreds of pounds, but it's more of just like a backup, okay? So you get 2 of those, all right?
Can we put 3 on? Is that overkill?
Don't worry, you got it. You're good, you're good.
Okay. You've done this before?
Oh gosh, yeah.
You like it?
It's very fun. Okay. And I've ridden it several times, and I've been running it, like working it, for about 5 years. So, and it's very, very safe. We always tell people you are safer ziplining than you are in the car ride over here. And it's true because we do so many like safety checks and everything. We inspect the equipment every morning.
That makes you feel a lot better.
Oh yeah, ultra safe. Now this pulley, how this works is what Curtis will do in a second is, because what we do is have one person on top, one person on the bottom, and essentially inside here you got some wheels, okay? And these wheels fit over top of the cable that you're going to go down and allow you to slide down the zip line, okay? So basically they'll yell 1, 2, and the person down there will say check, okay, I know you did it. And then they'll go 3, 4, check, I know you did it. And then the last command is zip ready. And basically that's asking the person down there, is the landing clear? Are there like kids running in and out? Like, do you have the ladder out of the way? Are you good to go? And when they're ready, they'll say zip away. And after that, then the person can go down.
And you just take off strolling. Yeah. How fast do you go on this?
I would say you go about the same speed you would riding a bicycle.
Okay.
So, I mean...
Nothing overwhelming?
No.
If a 4-year-old can do it, I think I just saw like a 60-year-old man do it. I'll be fine, right?
You got this.
Awesome.
For sure.
Okay, here we go.
You ready?
Yes.
All right, I'm going to put this around your shoulders. It's kind of heavy. It's made out of steel, which There you go. So feel a little bit ball and chain, and then if you go over there, I'm gonna go down, and Curtis will get you hooked up, and I'll see you in...
I'll see you in 30 seconds?
Roughly. All right.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Woo.
1, 2.
Check.
3, 4.
Check.
Zip ready.
Zip away.
Keep walking.
Okay.
Even when it feels like you're done, walk until you're in midair.
Zip away.
That's it. Keep walking.
I'm very short. This is going to happen very quickly, isn't it?
Not as quick as you think. Keep walking, keep walking, keep walking. A little more, a little more.
Woo!
There you go. Woohoo!
Are you ready, Heather?
I'm ready. Don't worry, you're not gonna come close to the tree.
Wow, that was awesome.
Yeah?
You were so right. Everything about it was so relaxing and cool. It wasn't at all. I thought it was gonna be the whoosh feeling. It wasn't at all. That was awesome.
Good, I'm glad you liked it. All right, go ahead and take 2 steps up. I'll be right behind you, okay?
Woo.
One more.
Burning.
And then turn this way just a little bit. There you go. I'll hook you real quick. Yeah, so it's definitely one of those activities though where you kind of get in people's personal space a little bit. So sorry about that.
Oh, we do it all the time with the mics.
Okay. All right, go ahead and climb on down.
I think climbing down this ladder is scarier than the zip line.
Yeah, definitely. Now I gotta go get the pulley back real quick.
I can cross that off the list.
Packers.
Viking.
Packers.
Viking.
Viking.
Red state, blue state, vegan,
Carnivore.
We come from different places.
Uptown.
downtown,
Night owl.
Early
We
bird.
come to different conclusions.
Half empty.
Half full.
But when we live united, we create real, lasting change in the building blocks of life. The education, income, and health of our communities,
Live.
our families,
United.
even the person next to us.
Live united.
Real change won't happen without you. So give, advocate, volunteer, live united. Sign up at liveunited.org.
So, I got this new family, and I don't know what it is about this one, but she can't seem to put down that toy all day long. Tap, 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 tap. Oh, and she even talks to it. She talks to that more than she talks to him. What's up, bro? Nice shirt. Who's she talking to? Her mom? She talks to her mom a lot.
Danse, balance, suis la cadence. On devient tes hanches au bal du dimanche. Danse, que la fête commence. Dans ma belle robe blanche, je suis ton chou.
You didn't give up on sex. Don't give up on birth control either. There are more methods than you think. Find yours at bedsider.org.
About a week ago, I got to spend the afternoon following firefighters in the area as they were going through training with search and rescue dogs. It was one of the coolest afternoons I've had in a very, very long time. And for as exciting as it was, the one thing you had to keep in mind was that for all of the training, all of the calls, all of the maneuvers that they were doing, it all came down to one thing: saving people's lives. So I thought, what would be better to put on the list than to spend an afternoon learning about what it takes to be a firefighter? Today I'm lucky enough to be at the South Fire Station with Chief Priest. Thank you so much for letting me come in today.
Certainly.
I'm learning everything, condensing a lifetime of learning of fire training into one afternoon?
We'll see what we can do.
Starting with the fire gear, the most important part.
Yep.
What are we looking at?
Well, you're looking at bunker pants here,
Okay.
which are made out of Kevlar and Nomex, a thermal protector, and then a barrier heat protection, and then a flame protection as well. And then a pair of boots that are leather. They're steel-toed, they're steel shanked, and steel on the shin, so that if you step on anything, it won't puncture through and get to your foot.
Okay. Wow. Wow. How heavy is all of this?
The whole ensemble, you're looking at probably about 40 to 55 pounds, depends on.
All of this?
Yeah, and then by the time we put a Scott pack on you, you'll be about 60 pounds worth of equipment.
So you're already carrying 60 pounds of equipment, and then on top of that, you're going to be rescuing people.
Yes.
So you're hauling easily twice your body weight.
Yeah, generally speaking, yeah, if you got to haul somebody out. Yep. Along with the equipment that we carry in, axes and haligans. And
I didn't even think about that. So you can easily carry 100 pounds of equipment in with you.
Charged hose line, yeah.
And then drag out somebody who weighs 120 pounds.
Yeah, well, we hope they're 120 pounds. Usually they're heavier.
You're lucky if they're 120 pounds.
That's right.
And do you just, when you get ready, do you leave everything out like this so you can just hop in?
Generally speaking, we station our boots like this so you can just go ahead and step right into the boots. And then as you do that, once you get into the boot, you will just reach down, pull the pants straight up from the top there, yeah. Then there'll be suspenders hooked on that. And as you come up, you're just gonna bring the suspenders up and around.
Okay.
There you go.
And then that's my
you
slide?
Velcro up in the front and then snap it right here. This D-ring will snap in. Yep, that kind of secures it that way. Then if you pull on these two straps right here, that'll bring them up and to get them. We don't have small enough gear for you, but.
No child-sized gear.
And then we're gonna have the coat, again, made out of the same material with reflective, so at nighttime people see us. It's got an inner liner and outer liner, so you just slip that on.
Oh my gosh.
Then you go ahead and Velcro it up and snap it up.
Okay. Wow, I can already feel the temperature difference. This is incredible.
It's gonna be a little warm for you today. It's one of the things that we don't have on right now, that generally we'll have on before we put the coat on. We're gonna put a Nomex hood on you. Again, we don't want any skin showing when you get all suited up. So you're gonna take this, like this, and then just pull it over your head.
How fast are you expected to put all this stuff on?
We can generally get it in about a minute.
Wow, okay.
Put that on over. There you go. And then we'll want that. Generally, we'll have this on before we put the coat on, so that it's tucked all in down underneath you here. Then we'll always have gloves, which are just a firefighter leather glove. And slip your hand in that one if you want. And then you're gonna have the helmet.
Okay.
Now you're ready to go in. If you didn't have an IDLH environment, which means it's immediately dangerous to life or safety, you could go in like that. But if there's a fire and stuff, then we gotta put an SCBA pack on you.
I am so warm right now. I feel like a baked potato.
Go ahead and reach back here with the pack. Lean forward.
Okay.
Take these two straps right here, this one and this one, and pull them tight. We want to make sure that your SCBA pack is tight to your body, because if you go down, that's probably where we're going to drag you out with.
Really?
Yep. So we'll grab onto your tank. It's an SCBA tank. It contains air, so that when you go in, you can breathe air and not any of the atmosphere around you. Go ahead and pull your helmet off for a second. Put that to your face, and then you're going to pull that up and over your head. Yep.
Okay.
I'll help you. You got your fire gloves on already. Does it feel tight to your face?
Oh yeah, it feels
now
like
take
a
your
snorkel
hand,
mask.
put your hand over the top, and take a breath in. Does it suck to your face? That means you got a good seal. You don't want any air sneaking in on the sides. All right. Then what we'll do is pull your Nomex hood up and around, and we want everything tucked in there. And we're going to go ahead and get the helmet back on.
And you do all of this in a minute?
Yep. What we do is we get dressed. Should be dressed in about a minute or so. And then we take another 60 seconds to get the SCBA on and fully ready to fight fire. So just take normal breaths. Hopefully you're not claustrophobic. Just take a breath. There you go. So now you have positive pressure. If your mask was to come off when you feel the air blowing past your face, that's a positive pressure, so smoke won't get into your mask.
Wow.
And then you put your shield down and you're ready to go in. Now we got to get you an axe or a halligan and a charged hose line to take into the fire. Put like 1 foot in front of the other so you got a good solid base about shoulder width apart.
Okay.
Flex your knees a little bit and then have it right up underneath your arm. There you go.
Woo! Bill, I think I'm doing it wrong. There we go.
There you go.
1.
So obviously that's a straight strain, so you can reach out there and kind of get things. If you need it to, yep, you could fog it more. And then if you need a big pattern, keep fogging.
Feet shoulder width apart.
Shoulder width apart.
Knees bent. slowly.
Now what you do is you grab the ladder, pull out the bottom of it, bring it down, and what you want when you're on it is so I can sit here and see how I'm 90 degrees here.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good climbing angle for the ladder.
Oh my gosh, now I'm getting a little nervous. How high up am I?
So now if you were gonna work there,
yeah,
and say you had a window here, you gotta lock in. So what you need to do is bring this leg down inside the rung towards me. Come down, you gotta bend down with this knee. Nope, I need this leg in here. There you go, bend this one down. Put that one right there, now put that one up. Now you've locked in.
Okay.
All right, so this is locked in, so you're gonna work off this side of the ladder if you're doing something.
Okay.
So like if there was a window there, we wanna be upwind of the window so the flames and smoke don't come this way, they'll go that way, and then come down with another push. There you go. Good. Good down, one more step and down. If we're down here, we'll guide you 2 more steps, 1 more step, so you know where you're at coming down.
Last week I got to go and see the search and rescue dogs, and we were at the White Brothers building, and it was, when we got started, it was a sense of excitement. Like everybody was, okay, let's go, like here's the game plan, this team does that, this team does that, you know, the dogs are gonna do this and the handlers are gonna do this, and you could feel it in the air, of like everyone's teamwork, go, 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 and it was, you know, the dogs were ready, the handlers were ready, everything worked out well, and afterwards everyone was so like proud and excited, and I don't wanna say happy, but like, yes, we did it. And then there was the debriefing afterwards, and it was kind of the, you know, we could have done this, we could have done that better, you know, this team should have done that, and that was the most sobering moment to realize what all of that training really is for.
Yep.
What kind of person becomes a firefighter?
You know, it takes different people. A lot of people, we usually, you know, joke around, we're all usually extroverts. You want to be involved in things, you want to help people. You know, you're out doing things different every day. You never know what the next call is going to be. It could be that collapse call because a tornado came through and wiped out a building and you got to go rescue people out of there. It could be somebody as simple as just ran into a little telephone pole. It's kind of a unique job that we get to help other people in their worst time. We get to step in and hopefully be a shining beacon of hope or light for them. If I had to do it all over, I would have done it a lot sooner, but I'd still be probably right here today.
You found your niche?
I did. I like it. It's you know, it's not often that you never want to make your hobby your job. You know, they always say don't make your hobby your job, keep it your hobby. But man, the fire service is so rewarding, and every day has its challenges. You know, it thinks, but boy, I come to work every day thinking, what can we do different? What can we make better here? How can we serve the residents of Meridian Township better?
Thank you so much for all of this. This is incredible.
Anytime. I'm glad you could come and kind of get a little insight into what we do.
This is so impressive. What you see on TV, what you see in movies is
it's totally different.
Glamorous, and you see the valiant hero, but all this, it's smart, it's calculated, it's controlled. There's so much education and training behind it.
There is.
Thank you for everything you guys do.
No problem, thank you.
I can check this off the list.
There you go.
23 things down, 2 to go. You can chart my progress on Facebook's Home TV, Andrea Mantakounis.
Beat mug, that's what we call it. As drag queens, we're beating the mug, and that's where it comes from. Yeah, and if your makeup is sickening, but your mug was beat.
Roasting?
Sweating. I don't know how you guys do this. Ready for this? No. Not at all. I didn't realize it was going to be over the swamp of doom.